Okay, hello guys. Today it's nothing serious. The season already ended on Monday, so just chilling. I don't have any well, I do have Vestele. Maybe we will use her today in some battles, but I don't have like anything crazy new. I didn't pick up any new Mercurial sets or anything like that. Probably now, when it's off season, I'm expecting that we might get some hard opponents, but it's probably gonna be a lot of oh fuck, a couple minutes still left. Probably I'm gonna get a bunch of people that are much more casual and maybe some low level accounts and stuff like that, so it's gonna be a lot more chill today. I kind of hope, you know, I wouldn't mind getting some win streaks and chill battles after the season, which was pretty, you know, it was pretty rough, especially like the last week. Yeah, what's up everybody? What's my opinion about Hekaton? Let's pull up Hekaton. I don't really have that much opinion. Oh, they don't even have it on Ayumelab yet. Okay, nobody has it. I mean, it seems good. I haven't seen anybody use it yet. I usually like to form my opinions when I see it in practice. I always say that if there's like something really OP, regardless if it's like a mythic or void, people are gonna whip it out in live arena like 15 minutes after the release. I haven't seen Hekaton yet. I mean, I think a lot of people are expecting some potential out of him, and I'm sure I'm gonna meet him soon. But yeah, I haven't seen him yet, so I don't think there's... I've seen people pretty hyped about him, but I don't think it's like that big hype at least yet. Wait, are my turtles even geared? I'm also planning to do turtles on Sunday. I've had really mixed up results with the turtles because they have pretty high loss ratio in offense. They are not consistent at all. They can get really fast battles sometimes, and if I auto battles with Rotos, it's gonna be like 2 minutes each. I had a couple times where I didn't get plat when I was pushing with them, and I had like multiple losses in a row. But also the 2 times that I got top 20 this year were both with turtle offense, so I guess we're gonna run it again. Last week I wasn't using them at all. Okay, I'll whip out the Hekaton after this. I think somebody in the chat got Hekaton like instantly too. People were talking about it in the Discord. Okay, might as well get couple battles in to get the platinum bonus. Yeah, this is what I expect when it's not Sunday. Master Butcher was actually pretty good champion when Doom Tower was new and people were struggling with it. I was using it on a few bosses myself. Damn, my eyes are getting twitchy. It's a little bit past my bedtime. I'm not gonna lie. I've been going up like so early the last couple of weeks and waking up super early. Now it's like 9 PM my time, which is not really late, but it's kind of late for me. I woke up like 6 AM, so I've been on a surprisingly normal schedule. By the way, speaking of Hekaton or the new faction, I'm kind of expecting that they will probably do like, I mean, they've been doing like 2 fusions in a row for them. I'm sure we will get some like, you know, a lot of shard pool events for that faction specifically. So probably there will be, you know, many 15 axes for champions like Hecaton. I would expect. Fuck. Also, I mean, Hecaton seems kind of good, to be fair, but one thing that they did with the Sylvanas, for instance, is that, you know, they don't put out the top champions instantly, and they wait people to pull out shards. Fuck, I don't want to hit any of these teams. I can't really do any of these super well with turtles. They kind of put out some, you know, they wait out a little bit on the super giga OP champions. The current Argonites already look kind of good. There's quite few of them that, I mean, there's only a couple Argonites in the first place, but they actually seem kind of okay. But I'm expecting that they're giving it a little while until they put out the OP ones. But they're clearly kind of making it so that people can actually do the faction wars, which I like. Well, about when the faction wars is coming, I thought they said it. They said, like, they made like a weird post. I think it was, you know, sometimes I conflate them, but I think it was for content creators only. I think in the content creator posts, they said maybe like a month ago or a couple months ago, they said something like, you're not gonna see the new faction wars in couple months. I thought that meant like, okay, we'll get it in like 3 months or something like that. But I guess they didn't mean it literally. I thought they meant that it's gonna be like, not in couple months, but right after that. But people are saying that it's gonna be like end of the year, and that was like how they did that the last time, so I don't know. I tend to take things like literally, so if somebody says that, like, you know, I'm not doing X and Y, then it's had to be the next thing, but I don't think Parium was that precise with their wording. Why don't I use Galleos? I mean, I've been using Galleos, but it's not one of my most consistent picks. Do we need to go through this rigmarole every stream? I'm sure, you know, I don't know if you're baiting me a little bit here. Rotos and Predator have better odds at performing when you go second and you get locked out and you take damage first and so on. It's not like I don't use Galleos, but if I go second, they have immunity buff and I'm locked out, you know, he's gonna switch the form and do A3. Meanwhile, Rotos might, you know, be full health and take multiple extra turns and get cooldowns back and so on. I do use it, but I rely on Rotos and Predator. I made top... Okay, I can show it right now. Let me get... I'm top 107. I didn't get top 100. A little bit too close, but it is what it is. I shouldn't have slept the last night, and I would have gotten. But I went... Like, I had a normal sleep. I didn't try hard it too much. I thought that I could do it, but there was like... Maybe like... I don't know, 30-40 people like not sleeping that night, and they played like the last 4 live arena time slots in row. So I missed it. Oh fuck, I'm gonna proc the Siegfried passive. With turtles, it's... you can't really fight Siegfrieds. Yeah. But Brehm hasn't, I guess, said anything about... They haven't given any confirmation about the new faction. I thought they did when they said that it's not gonna be in next couple months, but I guess they... Yeah, I guess they didn't mean it that way. Okay, I'm already there, but it's not counting it, so I need to do one more. You can already... Oh fuck, I don't want to use James for this though. You can already see how inconsistent it is right now, and it's not even reset running turtles. But I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm not gonna do more battles. I don't want to waste gems for this for no reason. It's gonna update it in a second, but it's not counting me the platinum bonus because it still shows I'm in gold. It does that all the time. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Pelops. I mean not Pelops. Hecaton. Hecaton. Ah, it's such a word vomit. I mean, block damage, turn meter boost. Then you have the passive with Storm Call stacks on your team. Interesting. It's like a hybrid champion. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Seems kind of good, but hybrid champions are often little bit, you know, little bit hard to pull off in practice. I guess Lazarus is the most popular one that I can think of. Wouldn't be my first pick, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously it would be on the upper echelon of voids for sure, but you know, there is stuff like Niamhe that are super game breaking. Dude, you already got Hecaton. Wow. That's what I was saying, by the way, a couple of minutes ago. That when we were talking about, not Hecaton, but what we were talking about. That when there's something new... No, I think we were talking about Hecaton. When there's something new, somebody already is playing it with it in like 15 minutes in live arena, and I haven't seen any yet. Do you think lockout is viable with less than 400 speed? I think even if you're like slow and you have the option to pick them, you should pick them because well, first of all, they can pick it against you, and also they, you know, they might not know how fast you are, and they might make the wrong picks, and they might assume that you're faster than them, so probably, depending on your champion pool, probably you would want to pick lockout at least most of the battles. This guy is coming out with Warlord. He doesn't have either one of those and he's still using it. I guess it's a 6-star blessing, but if he has Fabian, I would still definitely use it. Here I mean, Rotos has good matchup against this too, but here we could actually whip out the rooster that you guys keep shilling for. This guy's kind of high points. I was expecting to get low point enemies off season, but I guess not for the first battle at least. Yeah, I guess there's Marius. Marius is kind of weird. I feel like Marius is more of a support these days than a nuker because of Mercurial and Stormcaller, and it's way better. Way better than before Mercurial, so Marius is kind of OP. I guess he's running like a team that like everybody is in Stone Skin or something like that. I kind of want to go with a second buff stripper, but I have to go with either Ancora or Donatello to try to deal with the lockout. Based on the team, I'm expecting that like, well, maybe Siegfried is in like Immunity or Feral, but Vulcanus and Eva are obviously in Stone Skin. Haven't seen Eva since who knows when. When Eva was new, I actually had a lot of fun with her. She hits super hard, but she only does one skill and that's it. Okay, a lot of stones. I mean, well, both Stone Skin, but I mean, Mercury. Also kind of annoying that the Siegfried is in 9 piece because I can't really hit the other people. I need to proc the Siegfried passive and kill it before I can kill the other people. He didn't go for the nuke. Okay, fair enough. Pretty sure it could have just one-shotted my Duchess if it wanted to, but I guess it makes sense to save it for the nukers. Oh fuck. I could go for A2 and then nuke them with A3 through block damage, but do I really want to do that? Should I just do A1? Okay, I kind of want to see what happens. Let's do A2. It's a very squeezy team. I should be able to just kill them with the block damage, I guess. This is not like your typical team. It's very squeezy. Okay, no whale, and they have immunity anyway. Bro, my judge is, you know... First of all, I'm getting locked out in the first place, but also I'm not expecting my judges to be faster. So, okay, we need a weak hit here, otherwise I'm in trouble. If Rooster dies, it's a little bit bad. Okay. That works. Also, I think Carnage is a very common ban. It's not like I'm the only one doing it. I mean, it makes sense. It's a very logical ban. If you don't expect to go first, then you probably do want to ban Carnage. Okay. I mean, he had a high-level blessings and stuff, but obviously Eva and Warlord are not very meta. Even Siegfried, surprisingly unpopular. Siegfried used to be so meta and popular. I'm kind of surprised that the usage rate on him has like fallen off because so many other block damage and unkillable champions are super meta. Even in live arena, it's kind of Siegfried used to be like one of the main picks like a year ago, and now it's kind of rare in defense, I mean. By the way, I want to whip out Vestele in some battle today. I don't think it's gonna be super practical during the season for me, but off-season I should be able to pull it off. What's up everybody? I'm doing good. $107 placement instead of rank 100 hurts a little bit, but it's not really that big deal. I wasn't expecting honestly to get that close, so it's not really the end of the world. I kind of want to pick Necrot here. Maybe we play with Vestele. So I have 4-piece Stone Skin on Vestele. That's the build I'm running. I kind of want to get her on Mercurial 9-piece, but that's what you want with half of the champions in the game right now. So yeah, I think it might be kind of good pick against the turtles, right? I have to like double check. I feel like it should be decent. I mean, I banned the Marius and then he doesn't have anything that can can go to unkillable. I'll make a dedicated Vestele video on Monday. This is by the way the first battle that I do with her on live arena. I'm pretty sure I didn't even try her yet. I mean, I tried her, but I don't think I did it in live arena. I didn't want to int and lose battles during the season. And I kind of took a couple days chilling break after the season ended because I was playing so much in the last couple weeks. Okay, intercept and stone skin on Donny, so it's not in lethal at all. Interesting. I mean Leonardo, not Donny. Okay, and Leonardo, I don't know if like 3% that it didn't get polymorphed. It resisted one bit, but not the full part. Okay. Wall cardiac heart just gimped Leonardo. By the way, I had this issue in my offense battles too when I've been playing it a lot this week, like running turtle offense. A lot of the time you proc the passive before you take a turn and you just die to the recoil. A lot of Maritskas are almost always in Wall cardiac heart and so on. I feel like the relic is a lot more common in Platinum Arena defenses than in like live arena battles, but in defense teams, I feel like I almost see Wall cardiac heart most battles. Okay, so we didn't really get to play the full combo. I mean, should I just save it? I guess I just saved the A2. We save it for the revive. Okay, never mind. Didn't need to save it. That was big boy damage for you. I mean, granted this is like a level 98 running like a free-to-play team, but that's pretty good. I don't usually get battles like that. Yeah, I did. Okay, you know, you can see the scoreboard on the Void Crown website. Definitely don't go look. Definitely don't go look at my scoreboard. But I might be like 0 wins and 3 losses. So I was in the first tournament and then I was in another tournament already. Granted, I got kind of unlucky opponents. Like my weakest opponent by far was Chasup. The other 2 opponents were like, you know, they were way bigger fish than Chasup's account. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I really want to get the 9-piece, I'm not 9-piece, the lanes. I want to test it on a few things, obviously on Predator, but other stuff too. We were talking about it on Discord today, like 9-piece with parry on Predator, or 9-piece Mercurial with lanes. I think those are kind of the in-game builds that make most sense, and I'm probably gonna get both of them and just try both of them eventually. I'm kind of lucky that I already have like 2 God tier accessories on Predator. The only accessory I don't have on Mercurial is Ring, which is the easiest one to get, you know. You could argue Amulet, but like Banner is the hardest one to get, and I have OP Banner, I have Quadroll banner on Mercurial for him already, and 2 pieces, so for him I think it's gonna be more about just getting a full health nuker set, and even I basically almost got the accessories on him already, and not like just any accessories but good ones, so that will definitely happen. I'm not sure, fuck. I can pick like anything, doesn't really matter what I pick here, I feel like. Should we go for Marriage ban? Let's go Marriage ban. The biggest mystery is if I'm gonna get lanes or am I gonna get it at all. You definitely get a lot of the Green Forest materials, so lots of people already have Lens and Gloomy Coronet, and some people even have multiple of those. I hope I get Lens sometime soon, or at some point at least, but hopefully soon. It just makes a lot of sense as a Predator main, of course. That's 6-piece stone skin on 6-piece stone skin, Embrys, and 9-piece Mercurial nice. I don't think I ever seen 9-piece Mercurial nice yet. Maybe, but I don't remember. And I probably also have seen 6-piece stone skin Embrys, but I don't remember if I have. It's a little bit unusual. I mean, he has pretty good damage, to be fair, but you will lose a lot of damage if you do that build. Also, the Airstreet is really high health. This guy has some unique builds. I've never seen Airstreet with that high health bar. Okay. Maria was kind of popping off. I don't know if Predator has this. I think we need to go for the block. Yeah, I think I'm kind of fucked. Even if I get lucky now with the dodges, the Embrys passive is just gonna screw me over. I can't really go for AoE nuke if he... Okay, I'm just dying to the Necrosis anyway. If he switches form, I basically can't kill it. I can't use the AoE. Okay, fair enough. I guess I shouldn't have gone for triple nuker. I haven't seen a lot of Helicat. I saw it last season 2 times and it was the same guy, but he was running the Resistance Helicat Dead Dealer build that was kind of interesting. It's off season, not too serious. I kind of wanna meme around a little bit. It was getting too sweaty during the end of the season. I was just picking the same team every time. It was Duchess, Rotos, Predator, Donatello, and what's the last one? Duchess, Rotos, Predator, Donatello, and Armans, yeah, of course. Basically that almost every battle, because they were always picking basically what this guy is picking against me. Nukers could be different, but it's always like Lookout and then like, you know, Theodosia, Galtir, or Hilvi, one of those. This kind of thing like almost every battle. CC plus Lookout. And yeah, I want to do more tournaments. I'm planning, like, I did like the second tournament like right after the first one. I think we go Niam ban. And like I said, I was a little bit burned out playing so much live arena for the last 2 weeks, so I didn't want to do like a third tournament this week. I think like since they do the Ash Daily tournament, I don't know how those things are gonna last if you guys are not familiar with Void Crown, but they have like a website for those tournaments. And I guess they're doing them like daily or more than daily, but they have a daily tournament plus a bunch of other ones. I would be surprised if that thing like goes on forever. I don't know how much demand there is, so I want to do at least like one tournament a week just to enjoy the game mode when it's like semi-popular or relevant. But you know, I have the same experience that I'm meeting most of the people that are joining those tournaments. Let's be honest, have really good accounts, so it can be a little bit depressing to join them. But I want to do at least one a week, so I'm definitely joining one next week. I might even do multiple next week, because there was a few people... what do I do here? I guess I just... No, I want to do A3. There was multiple people messaging me about tournament, and then Plarium is also doing a tournament. I don't know if the Plarium tournament is gonna be next week, probably not, but people are doing a lot of these things. What free champions tournament? What do you mean? Like that you can use any champions in it, or is it something else? Because all of the tournaments I was in so far, you could use anything that you have, but I guess there is some with more restrictions. I didn't see those, but I guess people make them. I don't know. I don't think there is. Like, Plarium has been talking about it for. I mean, like, they said they're gonna do a tournament like since like the day that they told us about the friendly battles. They said that they're gonna do a tournament, but they didn't. They were a little bit slow on it. They're like figuring it out right now. I don't know. Like, you know, can I really speak about the details? But yeah, they are doing one. I don't think they are doing it as like a super big event though. It's not. I was hoping that it would be a tournament where Banana Jam and Cyril are like casting it or participating or something like that, and maybe like Death Knight as a caster or something like that. But I don't think they are going that try hard with it, sadly. Would have been cooler if they did, but I guess they're not. But a lot of content creators are making tournaments, and the Void Crown website is making daily ones, so there is gonna be tons of them. I kind of suspect that there's not gonna be demand for it in a while, or like in a bit, maybe like a year, but who knows. Maybe I'm pessimistic about it, but I feel like, you know, it's kind of too late to make the raid tournaments a big thing. If they were added it at the start of Live Arena, I think it would have been a lot better than now. I don't know how to deal with the Garrel matchups. Garrel people have been farming me really hard lately. Maybe I need to go with my Vestele. Fuck, I don't know what to pick against it. Let's go Mod and maybe Vestele. I probably should have gone with Anchor and not Mod. Actually, Mod might be good here. For the buff strip. Let's go Vestele, why not? I lost to one guy that was running both Garrel and Vestele. That's the only battle that I had against Vestele yet. And they both like have the unkillable buff at the same time. I killed everybody else except the two nukers, and Rotos had like A3 and I could only kill one of them, and then the other one just mowed me down. Okay, what about my pronunciation, Vito? My plan for Vestele is to get 9-piece Mercurial, but I haven't really gotten a lot of good pieces yet, so maybe run her with Nakarada against those fuck against Solonar teams that are always running him in Stone Skin, and they often don't even want to go Mercurial and they want to go Stone Skin. So they get more damage. Against them, maybe. We'll see, but the thing is that people run so much lockouts and other stuff that I don't know how well I can use it against really good accounts, but the gear that I'm using on her is not really taking away from anybody else, so I'm gonna have her geared anyway, but probably if I'm close enough to making like a 9-piece Mercurial attack nuker set, it's probably gonna go on Rotos and not her. Fuck. we got buff stripped there by the Carol passive, I guess. That kind of hurt. Right? Wait, is that... I guess that's what happened. I don't know if we're gonna get gold or plat. Like I said, I'm gonna run Turtles tomorrow instead of Rotos. Well, I might run Rotos against some teams, but I'm mainly planning to push with Turtles. We'll see if it gets better results. The Turtles have been very mixed for me. I got my best wins this year with them, and I also missed Platinum a few times using them, so we will see. We will definitely get a bunch of losses running Turtles, but hopefully fast enough wins that it's gonna be worth it. This guy is, by the way, running like giga annoying. Like, he has three different unkillables on the team. Holy moly, that's annoying. I should probably kill the nukers instead of the revivers right now, actually. Okay, Rotos is out. That's not great. Okay, wait, can we get it like this? Surely I can kill the Sifi. No? Okay, we could. Okay, but I don't think I have, like, I don't know, but I might not have more attack than Joan. I guess the buff strip is only gonna apply if we do. I was thinking about hitting the Joan for a second there because she doesn't have protected unkillable, but we'll see. One turn whale on Vestele, and I can't get another whale because of... Oh wait, she's gonna die now, right? I can't get another whale because Duchess can't revive Rotos. Wait, can I actually... Both of his nukers are kinda slow. I can actually cut in here. Is that it? Alright. I think we killed Joan. Joan could still do a revive. Yeah, I think we're good. Again, 9,000 point enemy, so take that into account. I know it looks like it looks like a really good team, but you need to take this into context. It's pretty nice to win a team like this, though. Next season, I will definitely play Vestele, but if it doesn't work well towards the mid-season, I'm not gonna run it at the end if it proves to be inconsistent. But early on, I will force it in battles that I'm unsure about just to play with her. Maybe I get lucky and I get 9-piece Mercurial during the off-season, who knows. Okay, should I pick Necrat? Okay, let's do this. Nah, okay, let's go Ankora. Like, I don't think I can run Vestele super well against Marius, to be fair. I think we just go Rotos this battle. The last one went quite well, and now I kind of want to pick her again, but he already has Lockout and Marius. Probably not, let's see. Yeah, okay, definitely not. Wait, fuck. I picked the wrong turtle. Man, I have done this like, I want to say at least 3 times. I was gonna pick Donatello, but I picked Leonardo. Fuck. I guess we roll with this, but without Donatello, Leonardo is not gonna do a lot of good being locked out. Well, I don't even have like a second turtle, so even the big nuke is like not really doing damage now. Rotos deals with Garrel kind of, but the issue is that everybody is running Garrel in 9-piece Mercurial. He has so high damage that he doesn't need it, and it's really hard to deal with that with Rotos. Not only, you know, you don't have like multi-hits, so you need to take many turns in order to kill it, and also he's gonna get counter attacks, so it's really annoying to tick those off with 3 separate attacks, and he does so much damage that if you know, if both teams rotate many turns, then he's gonna kill you in that time. Yeah, it's a good question. I keep conflating those turtles in my pick phase. I put Leonardo away at one time, but I use Leonardo a lot, so I kind of want him to be in my like list or whatever it's called. But I wish they were a little bit more distinct, because multiple times I have kind of haphazardly picked the wrong turtle, and in live arena it's not like I'm really using Leonardo. It's mostly only for classic arena, for me at least. Well, I think in general, not just for me. I don't think Leonardo is super good pick. By the way, this is kind of the Garrel situation. It has 3 stacks of Mercurial, and we need to hit it, and we're killing ourselves by doing it. Ah, fuck. I don't think Justice is gonna go first. If Justice could have done a whale, we could have been in good position. Okay, now it's over. I don't know if I should do A1 or A3. There's no way I have enough accuracy, but I might as well risk it. Then he gets the whale and they can't target him at least. Oh fuck. Wrong application. Okay, fuck. Yep. Leonardo was my bad. Wait. Is this the guy? I think this guy... Let me double check. Yeah, this guy... By the way, I was just talking about the tournaments people are doing. This guy literally messaged me about a tournament a couple days ago. He's a content creator. Coincidence. if you're interested in a tournament, he's making one, and he says that there's gonna be 3 separate brackets depending on accounts, so he's trying to make it more fair, or like, you know, everybody can participate. So somebody was complaining in the chat just earlier that it's too good accounts participating in the Void Crown tournaments. Maybe his tournament will be more doable for your account. Okay, definitely not running Vestele here. I don't really want to go with Rotos either. Should I just go with Embrus? I think we go with Embrus. Embrus has Wand of Submission, which would be good here too. Okay, let's see. What are you referring to free thinking? We are 1-1 in my battles with Kenpachi. Also, you know, first of all, I was 8 months off. Second of all, Kenpachi has, you know, better champions than me. So what do you want me to say about it? But am I sad about losing to Kenpachi? No. We're friends. But if you compare our champion pool, then, you know, you wouldn't guess which one of us is free to play. And we're 1-1. I'm not even like on negative win ratio against Kenpachi. And, you know, Kenpachi is a long-term, like, active player, you know. Why are we disrespecting Kenpachi in the first place, you know? I'm sure he can beat many whales and have done so in the past. Yeah, like, I don't know why, like, I've said this many times before, but Plarium put so much effort into making advertisements and videos and stuff. Why did they not do live arena tournaments when it was new a couple years ago and make videos about it? They could have literally done like a video series about tournaments and have them be ads, and like, you could put like content creators outside of Raid in it. You could put Raid content creators. You could just put some random Raid players and make videos about it and put them on their channel. And I feel like it probably could have been like hit. I'm sure it wouldn't have been, you know, worse than their other ads, and it would have been more original. And, you know, right now it's kind of too late to try to make the live arena like a competitive thing, you know. But I'm definitely gonna participate on the Void Crown tournaments and stuff as long as they keep doing it. And of course I hope that it will be a thing for a long time, but, you know, I'm a little bit pessimistic about it. I wish best for them. I'm gonna do free ads for them on my videos and stuff, but, you know, I don't expect it to be as permanent and big thing like, let's say, Hellhades optimizer and website. I kinda wanna go Vestele. Let's go Vestele. Let's see how this goes. Lockout ban and we could go with Vestele. Maybe we can nuke them through their stone skins and stuff. What's up, Big Bad Russian? I don't think Nakarada is super meta right now. I think your build is kind of the old meta build when he was popular. Either that or like in his... Well, you could have 4-piece bolster and stone skin or 6-piece stone skin or, you know, what you're doing. I kind of want to try mine in... it's another 9-piece Carol. God damn it. I kind of want to try mine in 9-piece Mercurial, but when the ally that he protects gets hit, you lose Mercurial stacks. Maybe even still it would be worth it, and then you're not gonna get debuffed and things like that. Okay, Rotos is out. And you might be able to build him faster, but honestly Nakarada is not super popular. Probably the bolster build is the way to go, but I'm gonna try Mercurial when I get there. I need some accessories, then I'll try it. I could do Mercurial with like triple attack accessories, but I'm not gonna Chaos or them. Getting 9-piece Mercurial Nakarada is not that big priority. Okay, it's not looking good. Vestele is not getting any turns against this guy. Galatir OP, what can I say? Lost against Arbiter, fuck. Skills in Arena. I don't know if Raid is really like a skill-based game, let's be honest. I will say that, you know, little bit side flex, but I have flexed about it before, but last game that I played, where it was skill-based Arena, which was Throne and Liberty, you know, I was rank 2 in Arena, in EU, so there is that. And I was playing Staff and Greatsword, which was like a thing that nobody else was playing in the game at all, so I think that's almost even a bigger flex than being rank 2. When I came back, I put like pictures about it on on like one video, and everybody was like, who cares about Throne and Liberty? Stop talking about this, but it was pretty cool gamer achievement for me. I couldn't get rank 1. I really wanted to get rank 1, but I couldn't get it. I was like couple points behind for like multiple weeks, but I couldn't get it, so I was stuck at rank 2 just like in Raid. It's my curse. I think we're gonna go for the Solinar ban. Yeah, I'm gonna ban Solinar. I guess the other option could have been to go Vestele and ban the Fabian. Maybe I should have tried it in this battle, though he has the last pick, so... But my original plan in the first place was to use Vestele in battles like this, so I would have had a way to deal with Solinar. Okay, it definitely would have worked against this, I think. But I would rather go with the 9-piece Mercurial than 4-piece Stone Skin. She has very low health pool, so I don't think... I'm not super confident against about the Stone Skin, even though this guy doesn't have buff strippers outside of the Fabian, which I would have banned if I went with her in the first place. Dude, Jordan Liberty was quite popular when it was new. It happens with every new MMO. There are so many players that are into MMOs and they're just waiting for the next thing. And if there's like any half decent or not even decent MMO, it's gonna have tons of players at the start, and there was tons of players on it early on, maybe like first 6 months or something like that. Did nobody in the chat play Throne and Liberty? Because I definitely had my fun with that game, but they did, you know, it definitely did die eventually. Oh, we're again a Scream Reaper, let's go. I don't remember last time I fought him. Is he streaming? Maybe. I don't see it. Okay. He went with Duchess. Bog. I guess I go with... I'm not sure what he picks. Should I pick Ankara already? I probably shouldn't pick Rotos. Because... I'm pretty sure he knows. I guess maybe he's gonna go with like... Vulcanos and Carnage, something like that. Like either one of those. Fuck. I guess we go Armans and Ankara. Okay, he's not streaming. I double checked on YouTube, but I don't see him streaming. What is my ethnicity? I'm half Cypriot and half Finnish. It's a very rare breed. I don't think there is too many of those, if there is if there is anyone else. It's two small countries and they're both in Europe, but they're like basically the opposite sides of it, and they're both very tiny countries. It's not really something that I hide. I've told it many times. I actually have citizenship in both countries. When I turned 18, I had a little bit panic because I had just, you know, both of them have mandatory military service, and I had just done it in Finland, and then I was getting mail that I need to go do it in Cyprus, but fuck. Luckily, I didn't have to do it in both countries. Cyprus has like super long mandatory military service too. I think it's like... I think it was like 2.5 years when my father did it. I think it's less now. I think it's like 2 or 2.5 years. Don't quote me on that, but it's a long one. But I live in Finland, not Cyprus. I lived there when I was like baby. Not after that. Okay, Grim Reaper team doesn't look too bad. I was expecting that he would have a lot scarier champions. Now Garrel is super meta. For me, Garrel has moved a lot in the rankings. I think you could even argue that Garrel is rank 1 nuker, but I think top 3 right now is Garrel, Nice and Predator. It's kind of hard to say which one would be it. Well, okay, Marius. Like all of those 4 are like, for me, you can argue all of them are rank 1 nuker. But Garrel is up there. He's really good now. Who do we try to polymorph? Should I go for Necrot? I guess I'll go for Necrot, yeah. Okay, didn't get the stone skins of the other ones, sadly. No, no, not like Greek Cypriot, not Turkish Cypriot, Greek. My original name, I don't want to say my actual name, but my name is very you would instantly guess that I'm Greek based on my actual name, so I'm not gonna say it. I don't know if I have enough damage to one-shot the Duchess, to be honest. Let's go A2 on Embrus, and maybe we can feed the kill to Predator. I don't know if he's gonna die to the passive. Okay, he did. In Finland it kind of depends, but like whichever like thing there's like different things that you can do in the mandatory one. The minimum is 6 months, I think. Okay. There's only... Wait, do we have... Yeah. We don't have enough damage, not with that helper. I didn't want to do A2. Because, you know, he has the unkillable up. But I guess I should have done it because... I need to hit it eventually. I can't wait for 3 turns. I need to just... do it. I need to do... I don't know if it's too late, but... I need to just... do AoE nuke with Predator. And... then do revive on Rotos and then kill it. I think that's the only way I can win this, if that's gonna happen. Yeah, I had... Holy moly, I probably... with the Bellander, you kind of bring back bad memories. Not gonna lie, I played tons of MMOs. There's always clan drama in MMOs. I've never had a game where I had more clan drama than in Throne and Liberty. They made the, like... if you play Throne and Liberty, you obviously know how it works. But, like, in that game... Basically, there's like these things like boss weapons, or like not like a dungeon boss weapon, but like arc boss weapons. Something that those bosses come like once a week, and it's a world boss. And then it's like a random loot. Okay, we barely got it. We barely got Grim Reaper with the power of Rotos. And they're not guaranteed to drop the weapons. And in that game... They, like, probably the thing that I hate most about Throne and Liberty is the loot system. The loot system was created to cause drama. In that game, like, if you are in a clan, basically the loot goes to the clan from those big bosses. You don't get it yourself. And the weapons are, like, super expensive. The arc boss weapons are super expensive in that game. They sell for a lot of, like, real-life money. And clan leaders just... joined them at the start and left the clan and this kind of stuff. And there was a lot of corruption in the clans, that the leaders give the stuff to their friends and so on. And those weapons were like super OP. And it took me quite a while to get my Bellander stuff as well. I feel like I deserve it. I deserve it much earlier, and there was so much corruption going on, but it is what it is. Literally, I played so many MMOs, all of them I've been super hardcore. I've always been in like the top clan. I've never had drama anywhere close to the amount I had in Throne and Liberty. I like the, you know, the combat in the game. The world PvP was quite interesting. Kind of laggy, but I did like it. But goddamn, the loot system was so toxic. I feel like they made the loot system that way to try to like make money, but they didn't realize how toxic, or maybe they didn't care, but you know, it was so bad for the community, that loot system. Like, just as an example for those people that have no idea what we're talking about, let's say that you went for the big like arc boss, and half of the time it's like full PvP, so all of the guilds can hit people from other ones. Let's say that you're the only one from your guild there, and none of your other guild members are even participating in it. The loot is gonna go to the guild, so get fucked. And obviously that's not issue if you're like a casual gamer and you're in a guild with your friends. Well, it's still gonna be issue because somebody else is gonna want the loot. But let's say that you agree that everybody gets whatever loot that they themselves or their character got in game. It's still gonna cause drama. But if you're like competitive, you have to join hardcore guild, like, you know, and they are not gonna do it that way. It's all gonna be, you know, that the leader or the council decides, and there's always gonna be corruption and people are gonna disagree with the decisions, and you can't have fair loot council, so... Okay, I think we got bombed. I had to ban the Carnage, but it's kind of double whammy for me. I don't know if the Mercurial Angora is gonna be good enough for comeback or not. Okay, actually maybe. Never mind, I take it back, we're good. I mean, not Carnage, Angora. Angora saved the day. I'm hoping for another new good MMO, even if it's the same kind of experience as Throne of Liberty. That wasn't really like a game that I want to play long term, but there was lots of things that I liked in the game, so... It was a little bit too much, especially when we got the... whatever it's called, the raid weapons later on. You know, I went for the hard raid or whatever it was called, like on the second week, and I feel like that was so unbalanced and it was it was so pain, especially when I just wanted to do PvP and not PvE. But yeah, for me that game kind of died because the community was just so much infighting about the loot, and all of my clans, I had to be in multiple clans because they all died down because of the internal drama. Originally I was in a Finnish clan, and that was kind of like semi-casual. I joined it at the start because I didn't have a clan. That just died because people quit. But then I was in multiple hardcore clans that either disbanded or they merged with another clan or something like that, and there was huge drama every time. Achilles I can't say that. Padapolos. I guess that sounds very Greek. Okay, we almost made a comeback. The Shu Chen kind of actually was very good here. Shu Chen not that popular anymore. People don't really run teams like that, but I guess if you're running like a heavy CC team with Storm... I don't know if that was Stormcaller, but with Comidus and Stormcaller Marius, I guess it makes sense. I mean, I'm still mostly winning, even though it kind of feels like it's going bad. No bot battles today, it's off-season. But yeah, that's not my name, but it sounds like equally Greek. I'm not gonna say it, but it sounds like I don't know, like a very it sounds like a character name, like a Greek character name, let's put it that way. It sounds like somebody made up that name to have a good name. It's a pretty good name, I'm not gonna lie. Last name is Angeli, I can tell you that much. Okay, I guess we don't pick... Maybe I should actually pick Rotos now, because maybe I go with Mod and not... Let's go Rotos, actually. What is he gonna do? Pick UDK? I think I can just ban the UDK. I don't think it's gonna be so. He has to pick a Nuker and UDK. Okay, that's not the problem. My Armance is like 423 speed. I know Amorphis, I don't, you know, I don't listen that much. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of, I don't listen that much music these days. I mean, I do, but I used to listen a lot music. I don't really listen that much. Usually when I'm doing other stuff, it just, I mean, if I'm like working out, then I listen to music. But if I'm like on PC, I'm always like listening to news or podcast or something like that. I don't have room to listen to music. And if I'm playing like a game, like I don't know, Rust, then I need to hear the in-game sounds. I can't really listen to music, so I don't do it that much. I used to do it way more back in the day. But you know, do I know Amorphis? Yeah. Have I listened to them? Sure. I don't remember last time, you know. Not on, well, probably on some of my playlists, but not the one that I listened last time. Okay, I think we can just Predator the Embers, let's go. I mean, he's level 86, so... I'm not really a football fan. I don't really follow sports that much, I'm not gonna lie. My family follows sports a lot. I don't really. Like, I have a, you know, parents and a brother. All of them watch ice hockey. I think my brother and father also follow football. I don't know how much, but that's about it. In Finland, I think in like pretty much all other European countries, it's football is the most popular sport. In Finland, it's ice hockey. So, but I don't really follow anything. I guess, you know, I guess all Olympics are very popular here too. But I don't watch any of those. Isn't Yanis Varoufakis the was he like the finance minister of Greece when there was like the financial meltdown, and then he resigned and drove away with his motorbike or something cool like that. Isn't that the guy? Is that Yanis Varoufakis, or am I conflating the name with something totally different? Okay, calm down. Fuck. Calm down with the game stuff. You're making me laugh so hard that I'm choking. I'm surprised that YouTube is not intervening to that automatically, but you know, fair play, I guess. Fuck, I'm actually choking. Calm down. Yeah, the news about Yanis Varoufakis was cool. Like, him resigning as finance minister and then driving off motorbike. I feel like it was a little bit, you know, too much like a stunt, but it was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. What happened? Are you Greek? What happened with the thing? Like, I even forget. It was like so big news back in those days. I guess Greek like made like bankruptcy or something like that. They didn't want to pay EU loans or whatever it was. What happened with that? I totally don't know. The news coverage was about the crisis, not what happened with it. And it's quite many years ago too, so... You guys don't like breakdancing or what? Oh, they had this in Sail Island. That kind of sounds not nice. I saw damn, maybe you know if you're Greek which island I'm talking about. I don't remember the name of the island, but I saw like interesting documentary about like island where you have those fuck, wait. I forget what's... Okay, that's not the pay. I forgot what's the word. What's the like you're like a religious, I think they're like Orthodox Christians. It's only males and they like live on an island that there's no females and they're like, you know, meditating or whatever. What's the name? Not hermit, but what's the name for those people? I saw an interesting documentary about a Greek island like that. And they had some pretty nice looking infrastructure on the island too. And I guess they had like some number that they accept like couple visitors a year or something like that. I forgot the number, but it was like 20 visitors a year or something like that, and they're doing like okay, calm down with the names. And people are like doing their I can't say that word, pilgrimage there and they need to like apply to the religious people that are living there, like the hermits or whatever you call them, that can they get approval to get there. And then there's like 20 people a year or something like that who get to do it. Yeah, monks. Monks, that's the word. How could I forget a word like that? Yeah, I think it was Athos. Yeah, that kind of sounds familiar. That was pretty interesting. I remember like this was a while ago, maybe like I don't know, 6 months ago, something like that. I showed the documentary to my grandmother and she's kind of like old school feminist, and she was like, it's super, you know, she doesn't like it, it's you know, religious men doing their male power fantasies or whatever she said. She didn't find it cool. I thought it was kind of cool that they just bunch of hermits that are, you know, doing their thing and not harming anybody. Okay, this battle is not gonna be a win. I fought this guy before too. I don't think he was pushing in last season, because I don't recall having fights with him then, but I've definitely fought him many times before. For me specifically, just in general, you know, it's fascinating stuff, you know. Some people don't like the kind of life that we are having right now, and they just seclude themselves and pray. You know, I'm not even a religious person, but you know, I don't have issue with that. Religious, you know, not to go too much politics, but you know, religious people do a lot of things that I will not approve of, and you know, going to a secluded island and just praying and you know, being self-sufficient, like growing your own food and whatever. I think that's like the least harmful thing that religions are doing. So I don't know how you can get mad for those hermits. I guess my grandmother did though, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to live without internet, but good for them. I guess maybe I go Ankara. I kind of want to pick Vestele just to do it in one battle. My Vestele is kind of fast. I think she's like, I forgot, like 290 or 280, something like that. Maybe we're gonna go before Empress and just kill it. And I'll go with Angora so I don't get frozen. I'm pretty sure Angora should protect Vestele, but I haven't double checked which one she protects. I think Vestele, surely. How will I describe perfect moment? Like, are we talking about like aesthetics? Or just in general? I think that's very vague. I think if we don't talk about aesthetics and just in general, I think it's someone that, you know, is a team player and you can trust. I think that's the number one thing. In raid terms, I don't know how you can describe a woman in raid terms. I guess we'd have to say Theodosia. I think she's the best female character in raid. I'm pretty sure. What? Surely there's like, what would be the top 3 female raid characters? Theodosia has to be number 1. Yeah, Theodosia. OP as fuck, especially now with the 9-piece Mercurial. It was a big indirect buff on her. It's so annoying to deal with Theodosias. I hate them. Okay, so I can't really abuse the A2 because they're not running Stone Skin, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I think we're good. I could have even gotten them with the passive if I got lucky there. Oh yeah, I guess Maritzka probably would. I mean, okay, it has to be, I guess the top 3 has to be Theodosia, Niamhe and Maritzka. Those are the 3 best female characters for PvP for sure. What's up, SMT? I'm just running 4-piece Stone Skin on Armans and just random 2-piece sets. I think it's 2-piece Perception and 2-piece Speed, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I don't have like super good Supersonic or anything that special. It's just Stone Skin, nothing Nothing super original. Yeah, 4-piece stone skin, 2-piece speed, and 2-piece perception. Very basic, but it's, you know, kind of fast. Not like crazy fast. There's people with 500 speed, but it's kind of fast. Siphi is kind of out of the meta, would you not say? Siphi was dominating the PvP scene for many years, but finally her reign kind of went over. You hardly even see Siphi anymore, like basically 0% use in Classic Arena, only if people like don't have any good champions, but nobody uses her on like Platinum Reset. And it's almost the same in Live Arena. Maybe I see her a little bit Live Arena, maybe sometimes even from good accounts, but very rarely does anyone pick her. She's almost as rare as Duchess, I would almost dare to say. Oh yeah, Carol is a woman. People have been telling me that a lot because I called her he a couple times on video. Damn, I guess Carol, I don't know, like, it's a rough one, like between Theodosia, Niamhe, Carol and Maritska. I don't know which one should we leave out of top 3. They all deserve top 3. Carol has to be in it though. I think we have to drop out either Mariska or Niamhe, and they are both really good. Maybe Mariska number 4. Controversial take. I mean, would I use Siphi if I had her? Obviously, but we're not talking about me, we're talking about the meta. If you don't have the top stuff, you use what you have. It's not like Siphi isn't a really good champion, but she really isn't like a meta right now. And probably not really gonna be again. War Mother used to be very meta back in the day, for quite a while in Plat defense, but that's been a long time ago. I mean, I don't want to say it was worse than current meta. I take back what I was gonna say, but there was like a time where people were just running really stupid defense teams. Like, you guys maybe don't even remember because it's so long time ago, but for a good while the meta defense was that you don't run any nuker at all. You just have like a tanky team with lockout. It was so annoying. Like something like, you know, Warlord, Siphi, Duchess and and Ursuka. That kind of stuff. Like literally like a team, defense team with 1 or 2, usually 2 revivers and lockout, and Ursuka. It could be Necret too, but usually Ursuka. You more run Necret in offense, but I mean, if you run it in defense, you probably were using a nuker. But just like a stall defense with no win condition, just try and make so that people don't attack you. That was kind of a really dumb meta. I think Grixia is super good. I feel like she's surprisingly rare pick. Like, she's not rare, but compared to the other top mythics, I see a lot of less Grixia. She would be one of my most wanted champions actually, but I'm almost surprised how uncommon she is, though I feel like with Mercurial set, I expect that she will become more common because she also can abuse the set. I guess Grixia is more like a counter that people sometimes use and they don't run it in every battle, but it's a really good one. Also, I really hate when they pick Theodosia and Grixia against me. It's super annoying combination. For me, it's like 30 minutes to 11 PM. So when the live arena session ends, it's like 0-0 for me. I think I should just maybe seppuku on the... Nah, let's kill Marius. Okay, that was much better. Maybe he would have survived it. Rotos just hits too hard for his own good against the Empress battles. Yeah, that used to be very meta. We were talking about that the other day too, that there was one guy, it was like way after that meta, but there was one Chinese guy who got rank 1 with that defense team, but it had a nuker in it. I wanna say it was Soulless with that team, like no Kaimar. I think he won with, I think it was some nuker, I think it was Soulless, but it was like way after that meta. It was just very surprising win that I stuck in my memory. Well, V2, I'm sure you would agree that Grixia is not as common as, let's say, Galatir, Theodosia or Garol. That's what I mean, because I think she is on the same level as them, really. But she's a lot less popular pick than those champions. I feel like she's almost more popular in Classic Arena than in Live Arena. Should I try Vestele against our base? I kind of want to do it, but I don't think it's gonna do well against them. Marius, but okay, let's just do it for fun. There's no way he's gonna ban Nakarada, right? I feel like he has to ban Nakarada if he picks Shashar, but is he really gonna do that? I'm gonna go Marius ban. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna ban Nakarada. That was kind of a weird pick from him. If Shashar is the only nuker, I mean, he can kill my Duchess, so it's an unlosable matchup, I think. Well, I'm gonna play Live Arena tomorrow anyway, so we're gonna use the refill one way or another. Plus there's lots of time, so we are gonna use it and probably buy another paid refill as well. It's not that big deal, you know. I'm not really trying to play like the minimum amount of live arena battles a day to not use gems on it. We get the content creator packs. I'm not, you know, if I save like little bit gems of like not playing live arena, what's the point? You know, I'm playing the game for PvP, and you can buy mythic champions with gems anyway. Do I have the damage to kill Lysandra? Surely I do. Yeah, of course I do. Right. Yeah, okay. 243k, yeah. But what am I saying? There's no way I don't. Okay, we got petrified, fuck. Lysandra died like 5 times over. Damn. Compared to Vestele, Predator did like no damage. Vestele damage was off the charts and Predator did nothing. With the Shashar though as the only nuker, I feel like Predator literally can't lose this battle. He's gonna solo it even if he like basically dodges nothing. He's not gonna die to the bombs and he's gonna live still. Plus he's gonna weak it anyway. Wait, why is my chat so behind? Yeah, Wanda Submission is super popular. I feel like if I had Fabian, obviously I would use Fabian more and he would get the best gear. I still would keep both Armans and Fabian geared. It's not like Armans is a bad champion, even though Fabian is definitely superior, but you could run both of them in some battles, and sometimes Armans can be really good, though the Mercurial addition is definitely not working out super well for him, and it's making Fabian even more relevant than he was before. I don't know what we count as like off meta. I'm definitely hoping to get like 9-piece Mercurial on Vestele for instance, but I don't know what champion you would have in mind. I think I would say Nakarada is off meta. So depends what you mean. But yeah, I want to get 9-piece Mercurial on Vestele, and honestly, most of the nukers you want to do with the set these days, that's just the meta. I feel it's a little bit not good, but that's kind of where it's going already. If you see somebody that is running a Garrel or Marius without 9-piece Mercurial, it's not like they don't want to do it, they just haven't been lucky enough to get a set yet. I don't know, after the live arena season, the normal games seem kind of trivial. I mean, we got some losses, but it doesn't have the same gravity as the season did. I was supposed to try Wukong with the 4-piece Chronofade set, but I never got the 4-piece set on him, sadly. Maybe Wukong wouldn't be that bad. Like, the issue with Wukong is that he can get, you know, pretty easily just even though he has the passive that revives himself, but there's a lot of CC and turn meter manipulation and Embrace block revive and so on that are very common. But I guess the set will help him a lot with that, and unkillable and block damage are super meta right now. Many of the meta champions do it, so the Wukong bus trip could actually be kind of interesting in many battles. I don't really have any plans to get anybody in Deflection right now. I think the most prudent thing that I can come up with is that people were already doing Seek runes in immunity, so that they don't get like burned and bombed. You could do that in Deflection, I guess, but you could do it in 9-piece Mercurial too, which probably would be better. By probably I mean definitely. Swift parry, the two obvious ones are Nice and Predator, because they're both tanky health scaling nukers with a lot of utility that could use more damage, but maybe the 9-piece maybe the 9-piece Mercurial is gonna be the meta on those two. Maybe it's just everything in Mercurial and the other sets are worthless. We will see about that. I want to try Predator on both Mercurial and Swift parry. I don't think he's gonna really have consistent enough damage in... Should I ban Odin or Marius? I think we go Odin. I don't know if he's gonna have consistent enough damage in 9-piece Mercurial without lanes from Grim Forest, so I kind of hope to get that, but I'm kind of excited about Swift parry too. It's gonna hit insanely hard when I get it. I just happen to get lucky that I already have good accessories on Mercurial, so I feel like it's not it doesn't, like, I'm definitely gonna get 9-piece Mercurial set on Predator eventually. I feel like getting the accessories is more than 50% of the way anyway. I don't think I've seen it once. I have seen Nell in 9-piece Mercurial a few times, but I feel like Nell became, well, all of them, you know, I kind of co-opted a word from George Bush, but I kind of call, or I used to call, he died with the reflect. I used to call Commodus, Gizmak and Nell the axis of evil, the annoying debuff nukers that one-shot your team if they go first, that, you know, there was not very many countermeasures against. All of them kind of fall off. They're all really good in 9-piece Mercurial, but meeting enemies with Mercurial is also really bad for them, and they get a lot less use. Okay, we failed the accuracy check. But yeah, I'm not seeing Nell a lot. She used to be super popular before Mercurial. Out of those three, like, the only one of those that I really still see a lot is Commodus, which we had several battles, and usually, if they can, they will have him in 9-piece Mercurial. But the 9-piece Mercurial is kind of rough to deal with. As far as the nukers, clearly the winners of that set is Marius and Garrow, they both do AoE multi-hits, and you know, there might be some debuffs, but they don't really... They're more interested about them not getting polymorphed and stuff than they are really trying to even get their own debuffs on the enemy. And they do multi-hits anyway, so they benefit a lot out of it. So it's like Marius and Garrow of Nukers, and then every support reviver is good with it, especially if they do buff strip and CC or debuffs. So Galatir, Theodosia, Hilvi are big winners. Those are like the biggest winners that benefit most out of the Mercurial, but really just about anything. Anything you can get your hands to 9-piece Mercurial is probably better with that than without it, both nukers and supports. Unless you are like trying to get some, I don't know, Fabian as fast as possible, then maybe not with that. But it's not like, I mean, I guess you could do Fabian. Fabian in Mercurial 2, maybe it would be more interesting on Grixia, but anything. But the Mercurial Predator is definitely gonna happen on my account. I almost feel sad for my enemies that I'm gonna run 9-piece Mercurial Predator, but I guess that's gonna happen. We're gonna have to do it. Kind of needed to deal with the Garrels and stuff in Mercurial. Okay, Niamhe and Donatello. I mean, not Donatello. Leonardo. Not too bad. Should I go Rooster? I don't know why Rooster is fan favorite. Everybody wants me to pick Rooster even though Rotos is so good. I don't know if I wanna go with triple nuker. I feel like if I do, then he's gonna ban Duchess, but whatever. I don't know who to ban. Maybe I should ban a Sifi, actually. No, let's just ban the Niamhe. So Predator can pop off at the start. Well, I think the 9-piece Mercurial Predator is just gonna be super annoying to play against, I'm sure you would agree. People already, you know, complain about me being too tanky and stally. You know, that's the card I was dealt with, but I think that's gonna be really annoying. Probably gonna be as annoying or more annoying than when Helicat was meta. We're gonna have some really long battles, I think, with 9-piece Mercurial Predator. Okay, Rotos barely survived it. I don't have the damage to kill the Sifi with the A3 because of the Harima passive. I don't think. Do A2. Yeah. With Harima passive, the A2 does a lot more damage than A3, so if A2 didn't kill it, then A3 definitely would not. Looking kind of bad. Can Galleos actually finish the battle? It's kind of getting easy to Oblivion. Okay, fuck me. Rooster didn't even get to do a single turn. Disappointment. So how do you guys feel about the off-season live arena? For average player, is there like, do you even care about the seasons? Do you play as much off-season as you play on the season? I feel like it's almost kind of hard to test things because you see a lot of weird stuff, and during the season it's so streamlined. It's always the same champions and picks. Okay. I think this is gonna be a Rooster battle. I think we go the same picks as last time. We go both Rotos and the Rooster. Now I'm gonna go Ankora. Ankora and Rooster. With Ankora we're not gonna get frozen, and then we can go Rooster for the ignore. Should I just go Rotos? Let's go Rooster. Just because you guys like it. Yeah, I feel like off-season is more easy, but okay, I was expecting like Hilvi, but I guess not. Off-season is like more easy. I don't know if it's more fun. I mean, I'm winning more, but I don't know if it's actually... I feel like it's less interesting. That's kind of a weird thing to say because there's a lot of more diversity in picks. Yeah, I kind of feel almost that way too, Revik. I was kind of burned out during the season. I'm gonna go super hard on next season too. I'm gonna get more than 7 rank improvement. But yeah, it feels a little bit... that's why there was no live arena streams this week yet. This feels like I'm not really able to test things because we see a lot of weird stuff that we wouldn't see anyway, and there's like no meaning to this. We're not getting any loot. You can't test things because you're not meeting meta stuff, and there's also no reward, so we're just playing to, you know, play. Not that I have anything new to test right now anyway. Well, maybe Vestele, but... I feel like Duchess would just solo this battle. They don't have any heals, right? Duchess could just solo this. No, I don't have 4-piece Mercury on Armans. 4-piece Stone Skin, 2-piece Perception, 2-piece Speed. Ah, is he just gonna die? Ah, okay, never mind. Yeah, Vestele hits hard, but she's not tanky, so it's not, you know, it's easier said than done. She gets locked out, and she's not tanky, so it's a lot more tricky to play her. Nobody is questioning her damage, so that is kind of inconsistent, but it's so high that it's worth it. I feel like probably if you have stuff like Niamhe and Maritzka and those type of champions, probably people are gonna get some use of Vestele, but it does need some external protection. You can't run it like Predator or Nice or Garrel or stuff like that, even though it does unkillable. It's not protected and she's 14,000 base health. Oh, Bayek. Let's go. Kind of happy to meet Bayek. I've been doing pretty well against these. Wait, I could go Carnage. I have the last pick. I think I'll go Nakarada. Maybe I go Carnage as the last pick. Wait, maybe. Let's see what he picks. Maybe that's not so good idea. Maybe we try out Vestele. Okay, I think we go Vestele. But I'm gonna ban Bayek in this battle. I feel like it makes sense. I usually when they pick Bayek team, it's always squeezy one like this, but I could go Predator ban too, or Marius. Let's go Marius ban. I want to play against the Bayek. I totally could ban Bayek here, but let's not even go for it. Am I fighting against you, Alex? Oh yeah, they were just memeing earlier today in Discord, like, why are people banning my Duchess, but it happened again. To be fair, you know, if I pick a team with one reviver and not a lot of CC, I don't think it's that, you know, I think it makes sense sometimes to ban the Duchess. I'm kind of squeezy without her. Okay, everybody's in Stone Skin. Yeah, Rotos kind of sweeps with the pack. Okay, let's see. I want to go A2. I feel like it might actually one-shot the Bayek, but should I go? No, we save it, right? Fuck, I want to see the damage. Let's do A2. It would be more... okay, not enough. Almost enough. Okay, it would have been more prudent to do A3, but I knew the damage was gonna be really big. We almost got the Bayek with that. It was really close, actually. It's fine. Surely we... surely we got this? I mean, I have shields left. There's no reviver, but I have shields. It would have been good to do good to do the A3 on Vestele though, because I think she would have like buff stripped the Predator just now. I do have immunities on, well, on everybody except Nakarada, but he doesn't need it. Pretty good damage. Okay. I guess the damage is good enough that sometimes you out damage the mechanics. It's one of those. Let me show you the build, by the way. Or I can whip it out from the optimizer too, so you can see it better. Just a second. Okay, that's the Vestele build. It's, you know, okay. I didn't really invest too much on her yet, and I kind of went for if we made her a little bit slower, she would be more damage. I didn't want to make her super slow because she can ignore Stone Skin, so it would be actually kind of cool to go before champions with Stone Skin, but this is the build we currently got on her. The weapon misses crit damage, it kind of looks bad, but outside of that it's a pretty decent build. Nothing like super weird. But well, maybe it's a little bit weird that we have like 1-piece scroll, but we have 3 Stone Skin accessories, so I want to do her on 9-piece Mercurial, but this is just 4-piece lethal and 4-piece Stone Skin, and there would be, of course, some 1-piece sets that would give us more damage, but this happens to be the highest damage build that it gives me with this speed without removing gear from like Rotos or my other main champions. Need to farm more Stone Cleaver, I guess, to get the 1-piece Stone Cleaver eventually. I'll put the Vestele build link in the chat, give me a second. I'll make a video about Vestele on Monday. I wanted to, you know, make it as soon as possible, but it didn't happen yet, and I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I could play two live arena sessions if I really go crazy, but I would still post a video on Monday anyway. I kind of want to do it again, but should I really? I'm a little bit tempted. Let's go Vestele for fun. I feel like Rotos with this matchup would be very safe, but let's go Vestele for fun. The affinity on her is a little bit issue. That's sometimes gonna hurt us. It's not void affinity. Wait, why is it easier to see the build in game than on optimizer? Optimizer, you can see like the stats of all of the items. I feel like it looks way better that way. What am I not getting? Okay. He still went before me with the Empress, but to be fair, he had speed boost. How did my Vestele survive that? What? How was that not enough damage? That's kind of crazy. Okay, now it doesn't matter. Wait. He does the unkillable first or not? I don't know if... are we just gonna die to the recoil or are we gonna get the buffs first? Okay, I don't even know how it works. Okay. Not that way. Oh yeah, it was Johnny passive, of course. Yeah. Wait, fuck. We lost. It is what it is. I should have like opened with A2 on Arbiter, I guess. I couldn't use the AoE, but I wasn't sure what order it does the buff, so I had to test. It was a scientific experiment. Bro, sometimes you forget about the Johnny passive. Give me a break. If we learned anything, it's Empress passive OP. I don't know if I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think Essia is super good. It's kind of hard to make him worth to play. Okay, like if I wanna, well, okay, let's just go Donatello. Like, I feel like I wanna go Nakarada with Vestele, but if they go with these picks, then I can't really. I have to pick my Donny. But I don't think it would be worth it to like drop my early Armand's pick. So I don't know. Maybe I could try that in some battles that I just don't pick Armand's if I want to go Vestele anyway, but I don't know. Yeah, now it would be nice to have Nakarada. I could just go Fabian ban and use Nakarada, but I can't know that beforehand. The Vestele A1 would be super fun against the Gizmak though. Let's just play this and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna work out, but I kind of wanna see it. I don't think Leonardo is that good in live arena. Yeah. You know, Crucian picks turtles in live arena, but you know, he's kind of doing it for content, and I'm not judging, but he's doing it for the memes, not to win the battle. So people were bugging me a good amount that, you know, I was saying that turtles are not worth it in live arena, and then everybody's, but Crucian is using it in live arena, but you know, he's doing it for the memes. Which is fair enough, but I mean, it's off-season, so we can do it for the memes too, but Vestele is kind of more fun today. I did pick full turtles actually a couple days ago. I was fighting like a low-level guy, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna go turtles, but I don't want to do that every time. I like won that battle, but it was like so barely. I think it was like level 80 guy or something along those lines. I don't know if it's worth it to do A2, but then if we do it later on, we're just gonna rotate our... Well, I guess we just do it for the buffs. Later on we're gonna rotate our other buffs away if I don't use the A2 now. Maybe sometimes on Vestele you just don't use A2 like at all. Because right now we can't do A2. Either you do it, yeah, I should have saved it. Either you do it before you do A3 or you just don't do it. I think that's the play. Well, now it's a bit different because we reset the cooldowns, of course, but you know what I mean. Okay, wait. We're good, right? Let me just double check. So, ignores block damage and stone skin. So it's not unkillable, it's block damage. Oh, wait, we can weak hit on Hilvi. I think we don't hit Hilvi because we could weak hit. And we just kill random guy and get extra turn and then we're good. Ah, Polymorph. Another reason to get the 9-piece Mercurial. I didn't really even think about that. She does do a weaken, not that it's like a part of her kit that anybody thinks about for more than 2 seconds, but it's almost like a liability. It would be better if she didn't do it, to be honest. I mean, she does do buff steal on A1, which is gonna potentially get her in trouble too. So I guess it's actually not the only thing. I mean, that can polymorph her as well. So we totally need the Mercurial. Stone skin is okay, but we definitely need the Mercurial. We're gonna drop damage, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Yeah, I mean, I don't judge. People kind of take it like, if you say something like neutral or like not even in a negative way, if you say something about another content creator, somebody is gonna take that as diss. I'm not saying that as a diss, you know. Doing stuff for content is fair, but Turtles is definitely not like, you know, he has +4 Galatir. Turtles is not the best team that Cruisen can draft in live arena. Or second best, or 200 best. Let's put it that way. Can we even win this battle? It's actually looking kind of bad. If we didn't get that stupid polymorph on the weekend, then it would have been done, but now it's looking kind of bad. Wait, I didn't see Donatello passive. Was that really Donatello passive? I was looking at it and I didn't see it. I mean, I guess it was, but I didn't see it. Okay, surely we don't get polymorphed now. Well, I have blockbuster debuff, but we go AoE. Okay. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Almost 1 million damage. To be fair, that fight lasted quite a long and he was running double reviver. Wait, do I have my stream music on? Is the music on? I think, okay, it is. I almost thought I forgot it for the full stream again. Yeah, Oliver, we run Vestele a lot today. Wasn't that bad. One day I'll make Vestele video. It's gonna have to wait one day. I think I'll just force it in like every battle. We'll try every way to use it. We got it a bunch of times without Nakarada, so it wasn't that bad. I feel like Vestele is the kind of champion that is you know, last pick for sure, and not something that you pick every battle, but it definitely has potential. It's kind of depends a lot on the enemy builds too, not just picks, because it's good against Stone Skin, not Mercurial, but still. It's probably gonna be a little bit less useful in the future when people have more Mercurial, but you also want her in Mercurial. Like just what happened in last battle, that I get polymorphed with the stupid weekend. We could... I guess it would work against Siegfried too. We ignore Stone Skin and block damage. Not unkillable, but block damage, so... We could get Siegfried, but... He has to pick a nuker here. We can ban Fabian. I guess we can go Vestele and Nakarada. What could be the worst thing that he picks now? Like Carnage, maybe. Outside of Carnage, I think... We can go for Fabian ban. Okay, it's not Carnage. No, I don't have any earplugs on. I don't have anything on. I can see it from my stream, like OBS, but I don't have it. I need to half listen my stream like people do, but I'm not doing it. Would be good for like collabs and other videos to hear the background stuff, but I'm not running that setup right now. Okay, so we still have to open with the A3. I'm not running Donatello, and I'm pretty sure if I do A2 now, I'm not gonna kill the Siegfried, right? I'm pretty sure that passive is gonna save it, and we're not. Do I have to do it for science? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna kill it, but I have to test it. Yeah, I didn't kill it. Okay. To be clear, I said it before that it doesn't work. I had to test it for science. Don't roast me on that one. I knew it wasn't gonna work. We have to open with A3, then we can do A2 next turn against Siegfried matchup. You don't like the in-game sounds? Yeah, I'm not running in-game sounds. Maybe I was like 5 years ago, but I haven't done it in eons. Ah, lookout is not good. Okay, let's not call it a mistake. It was like it was the opposite of mistake. It was a purposeful scientific experiment. It's a mistake only if you did it by accident. And I played bad by choice, so... A1 kind of pog. A1 just decimated the R base. That's a really interesting turn of events. I guess now, yeah, we could just A1 the Siegfried 2 and just yoink all of those buffs. Okay, we're kind of doing pretty well though. Wait, we already procced the passive. How did it get the passive back already? I definitely procced it. Did it take so many turns in that time already? Okay. Fuck me. Somebody explain. I definitely procced the Siegfried passive, did I not? How did he already have it? Anyway, next. That didn't happen. Okay, that was... I don't know what that was. The first one wasn't a mistake. Leonardo. Interesting. Yeah, we're doing scientific experiments with Vestele. Should I go Vestele again? Now he can pick a second lockout, though I don't know if I'm prepared for it, but... I kind of want to do it. I don't know if I should pick Donatello or Necrot with Vestele, but I do want to go with Vestele. Let's go Necrot. The ally attack is kind of good on her too, because the A1 is such a good utility. Maybe if I can get her on the 9-piece Mercurial, and I also do Necrot in the Mercurial, like I've been planning and make him a lot faster, could be interesting. Oh, did I just fight you, Chi-Chi? Oh, it was Relic, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Wait, does it make sense? It doesn't... Can it reset like passives? Okay, we did the scientific experiment in the last battle, so we don't have to do it now against Siegfried. Well, I guess Donatello is still gonna proc the passive. Let's just do the AoE. Okay, pretty bug. Yeah, I don't think relics are gonna reset your passive anyway. There isn't one that can do it, right? No gemstone or relic, as far as I know, can do that. We have to do A1. I can't proc the Siegfried at the passive or the... I don't know, is it like A4 or passive, whichever. We can't proc the second form. Can't do AoE. How much damage will we do with the A1? Okay, just bonk. Pretty good. Okay. I never had charge it on my account, so it's kind of new things. Though I was trying her in Green Forest, and she didn't really hit that hard in Green Forest. I don't know if the bosses just have like way too high defense, but the damage on Green Forest seemed kind of underwhelming. I tried her with the Goblin boss. It wasn't. I thought it would be more. This is one of those guys that all had the same name in the last season. What was the name? Some Japanese... Tokyo. They were all Tokyo. It was like 7 of these people. They're all from the same clan. They're all Russians. They have the same avatar and they were running the same name. And they were pushing for top 100. I think like 4 or 5 of them got it. Couple of them missed out. Yeah, no blessing yet, it's RNG. What do you want me to do? If I can get a blessing in the shop for anybody I want, it's definitely Predator, because we would get the crit damage, but I guess, you know, I guess I would buy for Vestele. At least the first one. I mean, you have to. I don't know about going 4-star soul. You can't get too many of those, but maybe I'll come around on it, especially if I get the 9-piece Mercurial on her. I don't think it's gonna work as well against the big boy accounts as it did against some of the people we fought today. This is kind of a good account. Maybe we need to force Vestele again. This guy was top 100 in last season, so I think we can test. I kind of suspect that he has one lockout, and if I go with something like this, he's gonna pick a second lockout, but I kind of hope he doesn't, so we can see how well Vestele does against Nice. Probably not that well, but let's see. Okay, Nil. That's a little bit unfortunate. What do I do? I think I'm gonna still ban the Fabian. I really don't want to. Oh, he went for the nail ban. What is this? Okay, now I'm a little bit puzzled. Bro. Surely my Predator is better in this battle than the nail. Maybe he's sensing something that I'm not, but if I was him, I wouldn't have banned the nail. Surely my Predator can take this. Even if he has like 9-piece Mercurial. Oh, he doesn't even have. I mean, he has it on Marius, but not on the nail. Does have intercept though, so I can't open with A3 on Marius or nail. Let's do it on Nice. Okay, we got rid of the intercept, so now she can get polymorphed. Okay, Predator is just feasting. I don't know about the nail ban. Wait, we don't have. Never mind. Let's see. It's not over yet. I don't have enough damage to one-shot the Marius because it has 1 stack of total. Okay, never mind. I guess I do. I'm surprised I did so much damage on the Marius. It was 66k on A2. That was kind of a lot. Marius had defense buff up. Oh, it's a Xipian Nice. With Rotos that wouldn't matter, but now it's actually a little bit issue. This might be like a long battle. I think we need to get basically like block revive on everybody else. I think that's the win condition here. Wait, the Xipia didn't proc. How, I don't think this guy has like high level Xipia maybe. Why did it not proc just now? Okay, I don't think I can one-shot it from that health though. I feel like I have kind of really good team for my standard since he went for the Vestele ban. Can we just get block revive? I don't think he has the heals, right? It should be on cooldown. Maybe I can just A2 the Predator. Well, I don't think we have the damage to do A3. I had to risk it, let's go A3. A2 would definitely kill it, but he has the marriage car. Okay, let's go. It's over. I fought this guy a bunch of times at the end of the last season, like many times. Wait, it's not the guy. No, it's the guy, yeah. It's definitely the guy. They had 7 people with the same name and all of them were really close to top 100. Or, I mean, most of them got top 100. Not that guy. Wait, I can see it. Can we not? We can still check it, or no? Can we? Yeah, we can. I guess they changed the names now, so they're not all Tokyo. As you can see, 107, ouch, happens. It is what it is. Where is the Tokyo people? There is Phi, 96, just barely edging me out. I fought like most of these people like tons of times in the last couple days. Wait, what was their clan tag? Okay, that's one of them. Is that the guy we just fought? 34 million player power. No, it's not the same one. 32. Oh, that's not the same one either, but that's definitely one of them. Yeah, I can't really differentiate which one is which one. Is that the guy? That's the guy. No, it's not the guy. It's one of his clanmates, but it's not the guy. I think that's all of them. I don't think more of them got top 100. No, there's one more. And this is also not him. Okay, so the guy we fought didn't get top 100. Let's make that clear. I think he's probably like just below top 100 though. Let's see if we can find him. That's not him either. God damn. What is this clan? It's like a random Russian clan. Nobody knows about it, but they have like half of their clan is in top 100. You need to give these guys credit. If you know people from Angels of War, you know, that's pretty impressive. They have better representation in top 100 than like Mad or Aspie. Aspie, I think they have like 10 people in there. That's pretty bog. Okay, this guy is 112, but you know what I mean. No, this is not the guy either. Holy moly, they have so many people. This guy didn't change the name afterwards. We can't find the guy that I fought. It was 32, right? I find so many people from that clan, but I can't find that guy. I guess he's the bottom of the litter. He wasn't even close to top 100, to be fair. I need to join that clan. Maybe I will get top 100 if I join them. Okay, we can't find him. Let's go more battles. Let's waste some gems. Oh, he was 126. I missed it. Okay. Fuck. Wasn't the 126 like 40 million or something? Okay. Anyway, they had like 10 people in top 126 or something like that. Pretty impressive. Do you guys know that clan? I don't know them. I've never heard about them before. Obviously, the ethnic clans tend to like hang out with each other, so I'm not surprised I don't know about them since it's a Russian clan. Wait, what are you talking about, Plain Vitu? Who's talking who? Okay, Hilvi, like we have to ban Carnage, and then we have both Hilvi and Fabian to deal with. Can we really pick Vestele here? Maybe if I really want to pick Vestele, I could go like Ancora and Donatello. Okay, let's try it, just for scientific experiment again. This is not something I would usually pick. We're going without Duchess and only one Reviver. But I want to try if we can whip out the Vestele even in this battle. Probably not, but let's see. Wait, why can't I look the high scores? Those are like people I was like having dozens of battles. I don't know if that really counts as talking, that I look at the leaderboards once. is that stalking? I don't know about that. You might not care about it, but I care. I think it's curious that there's like some Russian clan with 10 people in top 126. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe you don't care, but I do, so. I mean, how many clans had like 10 people in 126? That might be the only clan. I don't think even like Aspi or Mad got that achievement. No, not that I don't know if they are going for it, but they might have had most people in top 100 from any single clan. Okay, polymorphed, unfortunate, but I still have Donatello. Okay, can I go before the Empress? Please okay, we're gonna die though. No, can we take like one hit? I am gonna go before Empress. Okay. Fuck. Please let me go before Empress, but I don't think we're gonna. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah, we also have the affinities, so... Should I just do A3? Maybe I should just do A3. I don't wanna like weak hit and... Then it would suck. We just do A3. Almost broke the stone skin. It's kind of crazy damage. Okay, like, I mean... Not almost, but we did more than half of it, which is crazy damage. From one weak affinity hit. Maybe I should have risked the A2 weak hit. Should I just do A1? What difference is the shield even gonna make on her anyway? Oh yeah, she might not have good matchup against the Forest, but Grixia and Fabian can also weak hit on her, so I could even play her like Rotos and Angora in some battles. I could just hope for a weak hit and not getting locked out. If I revive her now, she's gonna die, so I can't do it. Nah, Elite Dead, I'm not gonna do that. That's not happening. I wanna get new champions, I wanna get lucky and get top champions, but I don't wanna pay for it. That might be asking for too much, but that's the way I'm gonna play it. Maybe if they do a really good offer for a Predator or something along the lines, then I'll open my wallet, but that's pretty much the limit. Okay, to be fair, I kind of drafted a bad team there on purpose because I wanted to use Vestele. I don't think that was the best matchup to use her in. I mean, playing Vitu, you can say that, but it's the same thing for Plat. And why play the game in the first place then? Why be a PvP clan if you do PvP? Why buy shards and whale if you're not even gonna use the champions to win PvP? I mean, it's fair enough that nobody's gonna play on every single live arena season or even Plat reset, but you know what I mean. Why get why invest into a god account if you're not gonna use it? At the very least, you should have a driver doing it, but, you know, otherwise it's a waste. Okay, Niamhe. I guess we're gonna try it against Niamhe too. He has to be Nugar, so we're definitely gonna go for the Fabian ban. I don't see why this wouldn't work. Well, I mean, Niamhe is still gonna be annoying, but let's see. I mean, they're not gonna do that. We're gonna get the 6-star soul. He's good even with the 3-star soul, but you know, I am gonna get her +4 and 6-star blessing, so everybody can suck it. It's an inevitable. It's gonna happen eventually. I will guaranteed at some point have +4 Predator with 6-star blessing. Okay. Please no Wand. Okay, let's go. Okay. Arman's got 1 shot, and then what? Wait, if I do A2 now, is it gonna be the same thing that happened with Siegfried, that I'm not gonna kill Niamhe if I do A2? Am I gonna kill Niamhe with A2 now? I'm not even sure about it. Surely I'm gonna kill it. No. Okay, Sirot. Okay, that's not what I meant, but I guess that's one way to do it. I probably should kill the Arbiter. Yeah, I should finish off the 1 reviver he has. Okay, pretty bog. Now we have unkillable and necret protection. I don't think there's... Wait, huh? Why did I not... How come he resisted me? I don't think it's based on who has the highest attack. Surely... I guess I don't. What? Base attack 1520. I guess that guy just had a lot better gear than me. Doesn't Vestele have like 1700 base attack? That's a little bit embarrassing. 1729. 1 enemy 2 times. 50% chance of removing all boss. 100% chance to steal all boss. Is still... Okay, not used. Cannot be resisted by targets whose attack is equal to or lower than this champion. So I guess I had lower attack. I'm a little bit surprised, but I guess I'm kind of going for a speed in the build and not full damage. Like if she can ignore Stone Skin, I don't know if you want to build her to... I mean, I don't think I'm missing attack on any item, am I? That wasn't like an empowered... Wait, I guess... Wait. He has Blessing, I'm so dumb. Blessing is like how much? Like 600 attack? Does he have Blessing? Yeah, he has Blessing. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. It probably was kind of close, but obviously if he has the Blessing and gets attack from it, then it's gonna... where can you see it? Just anything. Yeah, 750 attack. Okay, of course I'm gonna be lower attack. That's kind of bad. You need to get Blessing on Vestele because she needs to be higher attack than the enemy, both for her passive and the A. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that. I mean, who cares about this part of the passive? But sometimes it could be relevant. For the passive and the A1. 50% chance to deal 100% more damage against enemies whose attack is lower than this champion. 30% less damage from enemies whose attack is lower than this champion. And the same with A1 and the Vestele. So yeah, we kind of need to get 2-star blessing on Vestele as soon as possible. There's gonna be some unfortunate battles with otherwise. I guess that's good to know. I'll make the video about her on Monday, so I'll know to talk about it. Now I kind of want to pull shards, but I barely have shards in the first place, and I need to save them. So we have a shard pull event on Monday, I think, but I don't think I'm gonna pull anything. I'll post the last hour, but I'll post it probably like Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream, and Monday I'm gonna make a Vestele video, so it's gonna be a little bit delay. By little bit I mean like 1 week, but who is counting? Dude, I need to save them for events. I already have like no of the other souls. Stop trying to act free to play. Bro, I never bought a soul stone in my life. What are you saying? I might not be Final Ken Bachi, but I've literally never bought a soul stone, and I'm never gonna do it. If they sell me like a Vestele 6-star blessing for like, I don't know, 40 bucks, I'll think about it. Otherwise, definitely not. Even then, I would feel kind of bad about it, but I would probably go for it. I would justify it for myself that I'm making content anyway and it's worth it and it would be true, but I would still feel a little bit like an idiot if I bought it, but I would. Okay, this is one of those battles again that I probably shouldn't pick Vestele. He already has 2 nukers, he can pick anything and he has 1 lockout, but we're gonna go for it anyway. But yeah, if I'm like tryharding on the season, I definitely go. Wow, okay, fuck it, let's go Rotos. Why would I go Vestele when I know Rotos is better in this matchup? Yeah. Next battle, not this one. I was trolling enough today. Let's take couple battles super seriously. Okay, he haven't picked Carol. This is like an actual good team, so I can't afford to meme against everybody. Plus Rotos has... Okay, he banned Rotos. That's a fair play because Rotos would have had really good matchup against this team. Basically counters everybody except Marius. I don't know, do I need to act free to play? I don't even like, you know, put free to play in the video titles or anything like that, but you know, I feel like I'm kind of, you know, I think this is as free to play as it gets. Somebody can be free to play and run like a +4 Galatir. Like, what does even free to play mean at that point? Is it like, can you call that free to play? I mean, you can, and it can technically be true, but I don't think it like means what you mean by it. So. But I'm not even like clickbaiting videos with free to play, so I could do it, you know, I could do it, but I'm not. Okay, surely the Garrel is not gonna solo me. I've been soloed by Garrel a few times. It's kind of annoying that he has so, like, you know, 3-turn duration on counter attack, and unkillable is pretty bad, but we should be good now. Okay, but I'm not buying any shards or anything, so it's literally the exact same for me in events like any free-to-play player. I bought Predator. I haven't bought any you know, ancients or sacreds or whatever, souls, and I'm not gonna. So do I get the gems from the content creator packs? Sure. Did I buy Predator? Sure. But that's it. Like, I mean, gems definitely help with fusions and stuff, but shard pool events, paths, you can't always do those with gems, and you need a crazy amount of gems to do them, even when they are like usable. Usually, I mean, you're gonna use gems if you can like almost get it done with soulstones or shards, and you finish it off with gems. Yeah, I forget how many it was. By the way, that video was super worth it. That video, I don't know why, the Narsa Shard Pool video, here's a funny story. That's the video that made most money in my channel. Now, granted, I'm no like Ash, I'm not like I'm not raking in the dough, but I think I bought like 50 voids for the Narsa's guaranteed event, something like that. I think it was like 50 or 40. That video, the Shard Pool video, made like 200 euros. It was kind of worth it just for the content, actually. I mean, it was super worth it because obviously I played a lot with Narcissus and I made many videos of him. But the Shard Pool video itself paid the shards, so content creators are often kind of incentivized to use money just because it's like you might even make it up just doing the content that you use the money for. It depends. Like for the bigger ones it's probably more true than the smaller ones, and I used to be a lot bigger before my hibernation than I am now, but for many people in Raid it's actually worth it to buy shards to do events for the content. That's something that you might have not thought about before, but I can tell you from first-hand experience that it happened to me as well. So but yeah, I definitely don't regret going for the Narcissus event. It was super worth it for me. I did play a lot with Narcissus, even though nobody uses him anymore. He was super meta for a good while, so little bit sad that Narcissus is not played at all anymore. I mean, he can still be good against bolsters, maybe Maritskas and stuff, but very niche and not. I mean, there's better things to run even against Maritska. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I don't want to shield too much, you know, against the, you know, spenders. There's nothing wrong with that. People spend a lot of money to their normal hobbies, so, you know, fair enough if you want to do it for games. I don't think it's really... Sometimes people demonize it like super hard with raid. Like if somebody spent like 20k, sure, that's a lot, but somebody plays like ice hockey and they're super serious about it, they spend like 20k a year. I mean, depends how try hard you're about it, but speaking from experience, it can be like ice hockey player can spend like way more than 20k a year. Like it can be like 50k, let's say, if you're competitive and you're traveling a lot and this kind of stuff, and basically any sport. Like I can tell from like first-hand experience that like when I was doing dancing, and you know, obviously I was very competitive, so all of the teachers were like very famous, and like for instance one couple, I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was something like 150 euros for 30 minutes was their private lesson, something like that. It's been a while, but not cheap. Their 1 hour wasn't even 1 hour, it was 30 minutes, so... just A2. Everybody's so low health, but they're all stunned anyway. I don't really know Crypt at all. I mean, I've fought against him, but I don't really know him. Wait, is he the guy? Was that Crypto? Yeah, no, Cryptic. That's different guy. Cryptic is not the same person, yeah. Never mind. Somebody sent me an email, but it was Cryptic, not Crypto. Okay, can we just go to the next battle? Not gonna solo me with our base. Okay, I have one token left and there's time to do one battle. Great. Okay, let's go last battle. Oh, Aspie Chart, let's go. Aspie is always a win. What can I say? Why I can Solonar? I mean, they're always in Stone Skin at this. Oh yeah, do I have the passive? That's a fair point. Maybe I should gear up my Narses. I was thinking about Vestele as Solonar counter, but maybe in some battles I should run Narses. I can definitely gear Narses. I can do multiple health nukers. It might not be as good as Empress and Predator, but it's not gonna be a lot weaker build. Especially if I get if I put Predator in 9-piece Swift Parry soon. So yeah, I should gear up Narsus. That's a good point. I even have 6-star Blessing on him because he was so good back then and I was using him all the time. Or I mean, by all the time I mean like every battle. I don't think you can compare Predator to Narsus though. Narsus was even back then very niche, but all you saw was Taras and Maritska, so it made a lot of sense. Predator is super universal, it's really hard to counter him. Of course you could make an ability or relic or something mechanic that specifically counters evasion. I mean, I've said the same thing a million times, but this... Should I go Vestele now? Yes, Shouchen though. I feel like we're not gonna survive. I wanna try it though. I don't think this is gonna be worth it, but let's play it. Next time I'll kill Narsus, it was a good point. But like, if they make a champion or relic or something that counters evasion, that's one thing. But let's say it's a champion. If that's, it needs to be like super good. If that's the only thing that it does, you basically, it's kind of like UDK. You only pick it against evasion champions like Predator, and it's gonna get banned. So, but as far as like introducing like just really strong champions, Predator kind of has neutral matchup against anything with his passive, and he's just overall very strong. So outside of like very specific direct counter that is like good even against other champions that don't have evasion, I feel like it's near impossible to make Predator obsolete. He's just so universal and strong. Maybe Plarium will manage to do it eventually, but I think it's gonna be... They really have to go out of their way to nerf him, even indirectly. And I don't think it's gonna likely to happen anytime soon. I think Predator is gonna be meta for years and years to come. Maybe sometimes it's less popular, sometimes it's more popular, but I don't think it's gonna be obsolete. It will be pretty surprising if they manage to do it. Okay, double weak hit. That's the affinity matchup for you. I mean, they like... I can't, of course, guarantee, you know, Plarium are their own people and they have agency, but they have literally said they don't touch champions that are limited time. So, you know, we have as good promise as possible from Plarium that they are not going to nerf Predator. There has been strong pushback in the past that they want to buff, that players or content creators both want to buff or nerf limited time champions, and Plarium has multiple times from like time and time again said that they're not doing it, they're not touching limited time champions. Predator is not getting directly nerfed. Indirectly is a different thing, and I feel like they will try to indirectly counter evasion in some way at some point, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna be like good enough to actually use in practice, so who knows. But he's not gonna get directly nerfed. He just that's not a thing. By the way, Aspie win like always. Bro, I have like 95% win ratio against Aspie. I like never lose against these guys. I don't know why. There is just so so strong negative karma from Panda Xenogenesis. Okay, 2024 account. Let's not maybe flex about this win too much, but like every time I meet SP guy, I win. I think I lost like one SP battle or last season, or that's the only one that I can remember, but I win every time against them. It's kind of shocking event to me. It's actually like a superstition. I just can't lose to SP accounts. It's impossible. I lost to many other people today, but not SP. Anyway, nothing to get too excited about. It's 2024 account. What's my reasoning behind my picks? I mean, I don't know how much you saw, but it depends which specific battle. First of all, I don't have like insanely large champion pool. This is my live arena champions. My core team is just Predator, Duchess and Rotos. I usually pick Donatello against lockout teams, which is almost every battle. And then I have like one flex pick. That's generally what I pick. So there's not too much variation. Today I was kind of just wanting to play Vestele as much as I could because it's new. And often I pick Ankara if they have something like stuns or freezes, like Hilvi for instance, because it will make the main nuker immune to normal CC, but that's pretty much it. I pick Ambrose if they pick my other champions or my other nukers. Not too much other variation. Maybe a little boring, it is what it is. Do I think they should nerf evade? I don't know. I feel like Predator is the only good champion with it. Maybe there will be more ones. Maybe Plarium will avoid giving evasion to other good champions because it has too big potential. I don't know. I think Predator is, you know, strong. Let's put it that way. Do I want him nerfed? No. Is there other strong champions in the game? Sure. Could you argue that he needs to be nerfed? I leave that to your imagination. I don't want to jinx it. So. But yeah, I think they will definitely try to indirectly nerf evasion at some point, but it could be like a complete dud, like some kind of relic that is not even worth using. Predator, how you will build it is, well, 9-piece Mercurial, like with anything these days, if you can get your hands on it. The most normal build is 4-piece Lethal, 4-piece Stone Skin. I'm just running 4-piece Lethal, 2-piece Cruel, just to go max damage, or you could do 6-piece Mercurial. I'm planning to do 9-piece Swift Parry once I get the accessories, now that we got the set, but you want to... He has really good utility, but he needs to get some kills for the passive, so you want to get damage. If you don't have good gear, definitely don't do build without Lethal or Savage or Merciless. He needs ignore defense. But yeah, I think that's about it. We're gonna end the stream today, so thanks for coming. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Platinum reset, of course. I'm hoping that I can make it this time.